Good day, guys. How we doing? Hope we're having a very lovely day and a blessed week. Today, this video is going to be simple and easy, but follow me closely and pay good attention. All right. Today, we're going to be talking about support and resistance. All right. So, what are support and what are resistance? There's a little writing I did at the lower part of my screen here. Support are the base, the lower part of the trend. They are also called the demand. All right. While resistance are the upper part of the trend, they are also called the supply. I'll come again. Support are the base, the lower part of the trend, which are in a bearish trend like this. Your lows here are what we know to be the support. All right. And resistance are the upper part of the trend. And in your bullish market, like this place are what we know to be the resistance. This place are also called the support in a bullish market. Same goes to a bearish market. This place are also known as resistance. All right, they are also called supply and demand zones. You understand? I like relating examples to our day-to-day activity to the financial markets, so it will help us understand all these complicated things about the financial market. Let me explain the support and resistance in the way you understand best. Imagine the floor, the ground of your environment as a support. This is the ground. Imagine it as the support, because support are the lower part. Then imagine the ceiling as the resistance. All right. So anytime you see price dancing, and it comes to the support, what will you be expecting? A bounce off. All right. That's a buy. Then if price is coming to the resistance, dance. We've seen the way price used to dance, then comes to the resistance. What are you expecting from the resistance? A sell-off. You understand? Now, there are times where price seems to slash through the support without respecting it. Same goes to the resistance. Price slashes through the resistance without respecting it. In those kind of scenarios, price usually does something else. This is what price does. All right, I'll explain this diagram here. I want you guys to understand this easy concept before I move to this. In those kind of scenarios where price has failed to respect the support or the resistance, note there is something it wants to do. The thing it wants to do is called support turn to resistance or resistance turn to support. Something like this. If price does not respect the support and it breaks through it, there's a high probability that price is coming to test it again. Now, price has turned this support to a resistance. Now, price wants to sell off it. The same thing goes to the resistance. If price doesn't respect the resistance and price has broken through it, if price is retracing back, there's a high possibility that price has turned this resistance into a support. Then you see price buying off it. You understand? Now, let me explain this diagram that is in my front here. Since we said the lower part, this part here, lower part, this is the support, and these guys here are the support. Then we know this upper part to be the resistance, resistance, and these guys here are resistance. This is a resistance, this is a resistance, this is a resistance. Then how do we learn something worthwhile from support and resistance then? Look at something. This market that was rallying downwards here was a bearish market, all right? Now, this lower low that is here, since it is a support, you draw probably a level there like that, all right? As market slashes through the support, on the norms, what the market is supposed to do here is that market will bounce off it, then go up. But this is a bearish market. We're not looking to buy. You understand? So more likely the market is going to break through many supports. You understand? And obey the resistance. Instead, in a bearish market, write these keynotes down. In a bearish market, price seems to respect the resistance more than the support. And in a bullish market, price seems to respect the support more than the resistance. All right. Now, see something. Price has broken through. This is just my diagram. All right. I will give chart examples. Price has broken through the. This is where I am. Price has broken through this support here and has changed it to resistance, giving sellers the opportunity to enter the market. All right. Now that price has touched the resistance twice now, remember it was a support that turned into a resistance. Now price has slashed another support again, turning it to a resistance again, giving sellers the opportunity to enter the market to sell. Slashed another support here again, giving sellers the opportunity to enter the market here. All right. Now this was a range, which I will still talk about later in the future, but I'm just explaining the concept of support and resistance. Now, see what happened in the bullish market. You know, the the support are the ones that are more likely to be obeyed in the bullish market. So this is what happens. Market has changed character now. It has broken structure to the upside. So you see the market hitting the support level, a resistance level. It respected the resistance here, but see what happened. The support was more stronger. Why? Because it is in a bullish market. Supports are more stronger in a bullish market, while resistance are more stronger in a bearish market. All right, market broke. Sometimes the market might touch the resistance like 3 times or 4 times before finally breaking it. You understand? But just for the example, market is touching it only once here. Then market has broken it. You understand? Broke through many lines of support here. This resistance kind of held it. This resistance held it. Then giving little sellers chance to enter the market. But remember, we do not sell the retracement of a bullish market. We want to be selling from the lower high here. You understand? This support here, this is where we want to be selling from. You understand? This resistance that I've already turned to support, that's what we want to be buying from. Sorry. Right, let me give chart examples. Now you see something. This topic might seem a little bit complicated. Why? Because very soon, when we've done with all the whole fundamentals, we've had a broad knowledge or a little knowledge about the fundamentals. We'll start merging the premium and discount, the support and resistance. We'll start merging market structure, everything together. Then you know how to maximize everything together, know how to analyze everything properly. That's a good word to use. But for now, all you need is a good knowledge of how all these things operate. You understand? Now, look at my chart here now. This is the weekly time frame on Euro US dollars. This is a bearish market. Clearly, you can see it. The market was trending downwards. Now, you can identify the support levels. You understand? Because see price rejecting off all these zones here. You understand? And you can identify the upper parts, the lower highs, the resistance. Now that we say that the resistance are where we sell from the most in the bearish market, see something. I bring out my levels. Bring out my levels like this, sorry. Bring out my levels. Then, I've noticed that this place was a support because price came to be tend to be rejecting off these levels. So this is a support level. So I extend that place there to the future, like way to the front of my chart. You understand? Because price will still print more candles to respect those levels. And see what happened. As price has tested the support once, tested the support twice, see what happened. It broke through it. Now, see price testing the supports that have turned to resistance now. Now, sellers can come into the market. Are you guys getting the concept now? Now, sellers can come into the market. Are you getting it? You're getting everything right. Exactly. Let me give another scenario here. This is a bullish market. All right, this is a bullish market. We've identified our higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. We have our higher high here because it was higher than this one, so this is our next higher high. But now that we know that here is our resistance, here is our support. Let me mark something else for you to understand. This resistance here, we know that if price probably comes back to this level here like this, it will probably want to buy. So we'll mark that level like that. All right. Now you see something. As price has broken through the resistance, now the resistance has changed into a support. Now you see price moving, buying from it. Now we can enter our trade from this level here, because why? We know that here is a good support. You understand what I'm talking about? Exactly. Same thing goes to this. This one was, the swing high and low was not that long, but this was also a resistance here. This was also a resistance here. All right. This was also a resistance here. This swing high here. You see it's changing into support when price bounce into it, and we will have bought here. You understand? That's basically how the market works. You see, you can spot it from anywhere. This is in a bullish market, you are looking to buy off the support or the resistance that have turned to support. You understand? Let me just give more examples to make this thing more easier for you. You understand? So this was a resistance that has turned to support. You can see it. All right, you can see it. You can see it. Price broke through it, came back to it, and bounced off again. Same thing goes to this one also. You see it here. You see it, right? See how price tends to be respecting those levels very well. Price has, broken through this this resistance here. Now, let me use this tool. Price has broken through this resistance here, retested it, then fired up again. Even came back to retest it again before going up again. Hope you guys are seeing how the thing works. I'll be merging this thing with break of structure also later on, so you guys will understand how support and resistance work with break of market structure. That's basically how these things work. You understand? That's basically how it works. Let me look for a bearish market to give a bearish example. Just a few. All right. Like we see, this is a bearish market now. We know this lower part here as the support. Support that has turned to resistance. All right. That's what we're looking for. They are supports on the norms, you understand? They are only called supports that have changed into resistance once they've been broken. If price, let me explain something now. This is a support, right? If price keeps on bouncing through it like this, price comes to it, bounce up, price comes to it, bounce up. As long as price has not broken through it, like this, it is still a support. But now that price has broken through it, it's a support that has turned to a resistance. Once price broke through it, comes back to test again, then flies down. You understand? That's basically how it works. This is how we look for trades in the market. All right, this is how we look for trades in the market. Let me look for another example. This is a low here. Anywhere you see a lower low, that level there, just draw a level there like that. Just draw a level there like that. You see? If price should, if you draw a level, price comes to test the support again. But if price finally breaks through it and price is testing it again, there's a high probability price is going to sell through it. You understand? Exactly. And sometimes the market might not move. See, even in the future, price came to respect this here again. You understand? Many times or sometimes, price does not just move perfectly like this, but this is basically what support and resistance means. You understand? Please, like I will always say, watch this video at least twice before you say you don't understand the concept. Support, where we buy from; resistance, where we sell from. Support, the lower part; resistance, the higher part. The lower low, where we look for support, and the lower high. In a bearish market now, in the lower low, we look for support, and the lower high, we look for resistance. In a bullish market now, the higher low will look for support, and the higher high will look for resistance. I will come again. In a bearish market, okay, let me use my screen. In a bullish market like this, in this higher low, we look for support. And in the higher high, we look for resistance, which is the upper part. While in a bearish market that is trending downwards, the lower part will look for support and the upper part will look for resistance. As easy as that. Cheers, guys. Have a lovely day and enjoy your week. Stay blessed and remain jiggy.